In 2026, money is moving faster than ever. Prices are rising, investments are changing. AI and digital banking are transforming the world. But as Muslims, one question remains. How do we manage our money in a halal way while preparing for the future? In this video, I'll share Islamic financial tips for 2026 that will protect your wealth, strengthen your iman, and bring barakah into your life. The foundation of Islamic finance begins with halal income. It's the very first step and perhaps the most important one. You must ensure your job or business does not involve riba, which is interest, or gharar, which is excessive uncertainty or deception. Stay away from gambling and industries dealing in haram products like alcohol or pork. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, Allah is pure and accepts only what is pure. This is a profound principle that guides our entire financial life. In 2026, there are so many new online income sources, freelancing, content creation, e-commerce, and more. But not all of them are permissible. Before you jump into a new venture, you have to do your research. Ask scholars, read up on the business model, and ensure your earnings are pleasing to Allah. It's better to earn a little that is pure than a lot that is doubtful. This purity in your income is what lays the groundwork for barakah or divine blessing in everything that follows. Your peace of mind and spiritual well-being depend on it. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest challenges Muslims face in the modern economy, riba, or interest. It's woven into the fabric of conventional banking, from loans to credit cards. Allah has warned us severely against riba in the Quran, describing it as a war against Him and His Messenger. It's a system that destroys wealth and removes barakah from our lives. So what's the alternative? Instead of conventional interest-based loans for a car, a house, or a business, actively explore Islamic banks and halal financing options. These institutions operate on principles like murabaha, ijra, or musharaka, which are based on trade and partnership, not lending and borrowing with interest. Even something as common as a credit card needs to be handled with extreme care. The best practice is to use them only if you are certain you can pay the full balance on time, every single month, to avoid falling into the trap of interest payments. The goal is to build a financial life free from the poison of riba. Saving money isn't a sign of a lack of tawakkul or trust in Allah. In fact, it's an act of wisdom and responsibility. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was the most trusting of Allah, yet he would store food for his family for an entire year. He planned for the future while maintaining complete faith that provision comes from Allah alone. In 2026, this principle is more relevant than ever. Start by opening a halal savings account, one that doesn't deal with interest. Set clear, achievable monthly savings goals that fit your income. A crucial part of this is creating an emergency fund. Financial experts often suggest saving 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This fund acts as a safety net, protecting you and your family from unexpected job loss, medical emergencies, or other crises without forcing you to resort to haram loans. It's about being proactive and prepared, which is a sign of a mature and responsible believer. In 2026, simply saving your money might not be enough to grow your wealth and protect it from inflation. Investing is essential, but it must be done the halal way. This means your investment choices must align with Islamic principles. You can consider Shariah-compliant stocks, which are shares in companies that have been screened to ensure they don't engage in haram activities. This means they are not involved in alcohol, gambling, interest-based finance, or other prohibited industries. You can also invest in real estate, which can provide a steady rental income and long-term appreciation. Halal mutual funds and ETFs are another great option, as they offer a diversified portfolio that has already been vetted for Shariah compliance. And let's not forget physical assets like gold, which has historically been a stable store of value. The key is to avoid speculation and investments in companies that profit from things Allah has forbidden. Your goal isn't just to make money. It's to grow your wealth in a way that is pure and blessed. Always do your due diligence and, if needed, consult with a qualified Islamic financial advisor. Now, let us discuss a pillar of our faith that is also a cornerstone of a blessed financial life: zakat and sadaqah. Zakat is not a tax or a loss of wealth. The Quran teaches us that it is a means of purification and growth. Allah promises to increase the wealth of those who give. He says, "And whatever you give for zakat, desiring the countenance of Allah, those are the multipliers." It's an investment with a guaranteed return from the Lord of the worlds. In our busy lives, it's easy to forget. So set reminders on your phone or calendar for your annual zakat calculation. Better yet, automate your charity. Many platforms allow you to set up recurring monthly donations for sadaqah. Supporting your local community, your mosque, and projects that help those in need brings immense barakah into your life and your finances. Giving purifies your heart from greed and reminds you that all wealth is a trust from Allah. Islam teaches us a beautiful balance in all things, and that includes our finances. We are taught to live with moderation. The Quran tells us to eat and drink but be not excessive. This principle applies to all our spending. Avoid wastefulness or israf. Avoid taking on unnecessary debt that burdens you and your family. And avoid showing off or spending to impress others, as this is a spiritual disease. The practical way to apply this is by creating a budget. A simple budget helps you see where your money is going and allows you to plan with intention. Divide your income into categories: needs like housing and food, savings for the future, a portion for charity, and some for personal growth or permissible enjoyment. Living within your means and practicing financial discipline is not about deprivation. It's about freedom. It frees you from financial stress and allows you to use the resources Allah has given you in a way that pleases Him. In the fast-paced digital world of 2026, opportunities are everywhere, but so are dangers. Scams have become incredibly sophisticated, especially in the realms of cryptocurrency and online trading. You'll see advertisements and get messages promising guaranteed high returns with little to no risk. Remember the golden rule: if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Islam teaches us to be cautious and to avoid ambiguity and deception. Many of these schemes are either outright Ponzi schemes or involve forms of gambling and extreme speculation, which are haram. Never get lured by the promise of quick, effortless money. The path to sustainable wealth is through hard work, patience, and permissible means. Always chase halal money, not fast money. Protect the wealth Allah has entrusted you with by being vigilant, doing your own research, and never investing more than you can afford to lose in high-risk ventures. Your financial security is too important to gamble away. Ultimately, after all the planning, budgeting, and investing, we must bring our hearts back to the most important truth. Remember, rizq, our provision, comes from Allah alone. No amount of financial planning will benefit you if it lacks barakah, that divine blessing. All the wealth in the world is meaningless if it doesn't bring you closer to your Creator. So make dua. Ask Allah to bless your earnings, to increase you in halal provision, and to protect you from haram. When you face a major financial decision, pray Salat al-Istikhara, the prayer for guidance, asking Allah to guide you to what is best. Put Allah first in every single financial decision you make. Seek His pleasure, and He will open doors for you that you never imagined. Your relationship with Allah is your greatest asset. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you love. Subscribe for more Islamic guidance and comment below. Which financial goal are you setting for 2026? May Allah bless your wealth and grant you halal success in this life and the next.